Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to our live stream. If you guys can hear me and see me, put something in the box. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me well. Put something in the box. All right, you guys can hear me well and see me well. Good. All right, with that in mind, guys, let us get going. All right, if you're new to our stream, guys, welcome to our study group. And if you're returning, thank you for returning. In today's session, I'm going to be answering your questions. If you guys got any questions, put it in the chat box. Do not spam the chat box. Just put it in once. And I'll get around to answering it at some point. I also have a couple of practice questions that I want to go over with you guys coming up a little bit later. So I think I have 8 practice questions I made. So let's do that. Let's get this. I'm going to try to do today's stream nice and quick. I'm still teaching a class that I was teaching last week. It's a 3-week class. And last week we kind of went over time. So let's see if we can finish by 7:45. I'm going to try to answer your questions, but I'll try to do it very quickly. All right, the questions I'm going to be answering will be below me so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. First question up, ZL. This is Zach. Lots of love from me. Okay, I have your Udemy. Start hope for success. Keep going through it. You got this. All right. Doesn't matter how many attempt one takes at quizzes and mocks in your course. No, you can take them as many times as you like. Sonny says, "Hey Andrew, passed my PMP last week. Congratulations, Sonny. Did you celebrate well? War Blue, the secret to passing with a cheesecake." Man, what did I tell you guys about cheesecake? Cheesecake is not cake. That's literally cheese. That's like cream cheese. It's spoiled milk. Do not eat cheesecake. It's not good for you. Get yourself, here's what you do, Sonny. This weekend, go get yourself some real cake, like carrot cake, chocolate cake, stuff like that. Cake must have flour, not cheesecake. But anyway, Sonny, congratulations on passing. Welcome to the world of PMP. And I'm happy we're able to help you pass your test. Congratulations on that. The secret of wearing blue. All right, all right. And the exam is tougher. In the simulator, we can easily eliminate one exam at all 4 options close enough. Yes, the exam will be very tough. Andrew, for the PMP, is it mandated to get 70 of your quizzes? No. You don't. On the Udemy course, or even if you take the course on our platform, the TIA exams platform, you don't need to finish the quizzes. You don't need to pass them. You just need to do them. It's a certificate that you've gone through the course. Doesn't mean you pass it. I'm taking your, and so far I've scored an average of 78, which equates to 3 out of 6. What are your thoughts? 78 is good. If you're doing the simulator, 78 is good. Just make sure that you review what you get wrong. All right? Hey, Andrew, after the PMP gets approved, is there a time limit for scheduling the exam? 1 year. Hello, hello. Are we up to? You can try. I mean, if it's a complex question or I have to explain a whole topic, I'm going to say refer back to the book or the videos. But put it in the box. Let's see what it is. Jay says, "Hey, Andrew, passed my PM thanks to your course and the simulator exams. Your teaching style and methods are easy to understand, wore blue, and celebrated with beer." Now, Jay, unlike Sonny, knows how to celebrate. Sonny got spoiled milk. Jay got some real good stuff, some good old-fashioned beer. Did you get any cake, by the way, Jay? You need some cake to go with that beer. Absolutely. Congratulations, Jay, on passing your test. I'm happy I was able to help you pass. Guys, get the simulator. Get the course if you want to pass your exam. And Jay, keep on celebrating. Congratulations. Thank you for letting us know. Somebody says, sounds nice. Yeah, I hope so. Anyone having mixed thoughts before exam, feel free to reach out to me. Share my, I hope that will help you pass your tests. Yeah, we got to help them pass, guys. Can you explain EVM? Not now. In the course, I have a more than 1 hour section on EVM. I go through every single formula, and I tell you how to memorize it. I tell you what it is and how to use it. I don't have an hour to do that lesson here, buddy. I can answer quick questions if you got a specific question about EVM. But there's 16 formulas you need to know. There's 12 of those belongs to EVM. So make sure you know your 12 EVM formulas. In my textbook, there is a whole page of EVM formulas that you should know. In fact, there's a whole page of all the formulas you need to know for your test, okay? I submitted the application, haven't received. Okay, it's been a day. You got to give it 3 to 5 days for PMI to approve you, okay? Going through the Udemy course, do you have a discount code for the simulator? I do not have one. I do have a discount code for the, if you guys want to do the live coaching with me where we do live questions and answers and I cover a different session every week where you guys can ask me live questions and I teach you guys a bunch of topics like last week. We talked about risks, we talked about issues, and all that really good stuff. You can join me in the coaching session. That I have a discount code for. If you want to join me in the coaching session, the live things, it comes with everything I got, my books, my e-learning course, the simulator. It's use the code PMP, the number 6, PMP6. It takes like 30-40% off or something like that. And you can then watch. You see, when you join the coaching session, all these previous sessions that I already covered, you can watch those again because they're recorded and they're stored there. So you can watch those Zoom sessions. Then you can join me every Thursday until you pass your test. So keep that in mind. I don't have one for the simulator though. Andrew, signed in. I just wanted to tell you thanks. I had my PMP on 3/14. Passed at above target. Watched the mindset video the morning before my exam. Alex, congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate well though? Did you get a piece of cake? That was just 5 days ago. Hopefully you celebrated over this weekend. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your test. Make sure, if you didn't celebrate, go celebrate this weekend, all right? So absolutely, congratulations. And passed my PMP on Friday. Whoa, perfect score. Wore blue and celebrated well with, I can't even pronounce that, cheesecake. Thanks. So the cheesecake, guys. Cheesecake is not good for you. Okay, it's spoiled milk. But did I tell you guys, here's what you do. You take milk, you spoil the hell out of it till it turns into like cheese, and like cream cheese, and then you make a supposedly cake out of it. Champagne. I can't stand champagne. I don't like the taste of it. It tastes like sour grape juice. It's like wine and champagne is the worst thing. Wine, champagne, and cheesecake. It's not the way to celebrate. All right, that's spoiled milk, and it's not good for you. Champagne, it doesn't even taste good. Get yourself a couple of good beers. All right, if you're gonna do alcoholic beverages, get yourself some good beer. There's many kinds of beer. If you don't like beer, it's because you haven't found the right one yet. Trust me on this, and it's healthy for you. Did you guys know that beer saved the world? Did you guys know that? You guys didn't know that. Beer once saved the world, all right? Humanity exists today because of beer. You think I'm joking? Google it and see. You guys think I'm joking, but it's true. Google it and see. Anyhow, Mills, congratulations on passing. Oh, the next thing, don't hate on the cheesecake. Of course I'm going to hate on the cheesecake. Rum cake. That is a Caribbean thing, I think. Black cake, stuff like that. That's good stuff. From our country. Fruit cake, black cake, rum cake, all the good stuff. That is a Caribbean, Guyanese, from my country kinds of thing. But you know what I prefer more than those types of cake? I still like carrot cake more. Hello, my question is, I have worked on multiple projects during the same time, which are different. You can add them. Add all the projects you want on the application, but if you worked on, let's say you worked on 3 projects over a 12-month period, the same 12-month period is not going to give you 36 months. It's going to give you 12 months. Overlapping projects, the time counts the same. See, if, let's say January to March, you did 3 projects, you add them, but it's only going to give you 3 months because it's only 3 months of worth of work. So you can add them in. Just keep in mind the overlap. Just got your book today. This includes the 35-hour Udemy videos. Would you review the book first before starting the videos? Go get the videos. You got a free 1-year shot to it, Michael. Go get the videos right now. Start watching them. The book is a cram version of that course. All right? It's a cram version of that course. Yolanda, no cake for me over 1 year until I pass my PMP. No cake for me for over a year until I pass. That's right. You know, you guys should do that. When I'm out to get something, whether it's passing an exam, trying to level up on a particular game that I'm playing, trying to accomplish something major, I remove something that I enjoy, and I'm not going to do that thing until I pass that exam or accomplish that result. So that's how I live, right? You got to look forward for something. So, Yolanda, I like that. That's the way to do it. Hey, Andrew, passed my PMP this Sunday. Congratulations, wore blue and celebrated well with cake and biryani. Yeah, that's good stuff too. Your mindset have helped me well. I was out of time on the exam. Literally answered the last question with 10 questions with the mindset. That is the point of the mindset, guys. It will narrow it down for you, and you will do very well. So absolutely, congratulations on that, and welcome. Welcome to the world of PMP. And you celebrated well. All right, don't forget that. Thank you for letting us know, keeping us motivated. I'm taking my PMP next week. Good luck. Get a good night's sleep. Make sure you review all your formulas. I remember that test had a bunch of formulas. Make sure you know it well. At what point should we get the simulator? After you finish the course. No EVM, please. No EVM. I can't cover EVM here. Hey, Andrew, having trouble differentiating between secondary risk and a residual risk when answering questions. Would you consider making a question on this topic next week? If I remember, yes. Residual risk is risk that's left over after a mitigation effort. I mean, when you drive in a car, there's a residual risk that you get into an accident. When you get into the car, you start driving, you ain't speeding, you're paying attention, you can still get in an accident. That's residual risk. It's the amount of risk that's left over after you've put in a mitigation strategy. It's risk that you're willing to accept. So, you know, when it comes to these kinds of risk assessment, you have to really understand what it is. Now, a lot of people, what they do is that people don't understand the difference between residual risk and secondary risk. So secondary risk is, let's say you know what, I got a good example. So let's say you got a server and you want to put antivirus on the server, right? When you put antivirus on the server, does that mean you'll never get a virus? No, you could still get a virus. Well, that risk that's left over after you put the antivirus, that's residual risk. Secondary risk is risk that comes from the implementation of the mitigation strategy. So the risk that you get a virus is residual risk. Secondary risk is a direct outcome of the mitigation effort. So let's say, is there a risk that when you install the antivirus software, it crashes the server? That's secondary risk. So it's a risk that is remember, every action has a risk. It's the risk that mitigation effort brings along. Got it? So one is like what's left over after the mitigation, and the other one, secondary, is like, well, that risk is related to that implementation. All right? That fix brings its own risks. Putting a firewall, you don't want to get hacked in your company. But if you put a firewall, you can still get hacked. That's the residual risk. The less chance of getting hacked, that's the residual risk. The secondary risk is when you install the firewall, there's a direct risk that the firewall stops all network traffic and it's misconfigured and no one can get out. Hopefully that makes sense. Debbie, I saw a word social contract. Yes, depending on the team, it could depending on the project. Yes, that is the team chart. You can go along with that. The mindset. Okay, I used to pass my exam a couple of years ago. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you. Well, welcome back. It's been a couple of years. Welcome back to joining us. Why not? Andrew, I'm taking the PMP next week. I've been doing a lot of mock exams and reviewing mistakes. What should I focus on the last week? Your mindset. By the way, I'm a big fan of Garfield. Big fan. I got every Garfield book ever made. No joke. Serious. So just review your mindset. Don't study too much on the last couple of days. Get a good night's sleep. All right? The word accept makes it is not question. You're actually possible. I have no idea. Do you think I can remember chapter 2, question 2? Come on, man. What's wrong with you, man? Makes it as it is not question. Appears to be is question. Send it, you know what? Write up a good thing and send it to info@tiaexams.com. info@tiaexams.com. Big Mark will help you out. If not, Mark sends it to me, so I'll get to it at some point. Yeah, I'm taking my schedule this Saturday. Do you have any last minute tips that might be new to this year exam pattern? No, it hasn't changed. The exam is the same. Andrew, just started listening to your videos and bought the PMP. I know you said no need to memorize anything, just understand overwhelmed with all the material. Anytime you start something new, you're going to be overwhelmed. That's normal. Don't think, that something is wrong with you. Don't feel bad about it. Every time you start something new, it's going to feel overwhelming, especially if you have never seen it before. So don't feel bad. Just keep doing it, and eventually it's all going to make sense. But don't stop, all right? Purchase the 7 from Udemy. Do I still need to get? Yeah, the simulator is different than those 720 questions on. The 720 question is more or less the same thing you got in the course. It's more of testing the knowledge. The simulator will then bring the knowledge and the mindset together. So get the simulator. Can you take a calculator to the exam site? The exam come built with it. Don't do that. Hello, Andrew. There's a lot of W's in there. I'm from India. It's 4:30 a.m. now. It's pretty late. Actually, it's pretty early. Is that late or early? I don't know how you want to look at that. Just to tell you this, I woke up. It must be special. I knew you were going to say this. Passed the PMPS exam sent me. A Udemy course helped me a lot. Thanks a lot. No, thank you for waking up and telling us this, keeping us motivated. Thank you for coming back and keeping us motivated. Now, you know what I'm going to ask you that you didn't tell me is, how did you celebrate well? Did you get a big piece of cake? Maybe you ate a whole cake, not just a piece of cake. Maybe you had a whole cake. I've done that. I've eaten a whole cake before. So you guys can tell I can eat a lot. So absolutely, congratulations on that, and celebrate well. And for all of you guys that are passing, if you're thinking about what do I need to pass, well, get the simulator, get the course. Whether you get it on my website, you get it on Udemy, get the course somehow, and take and pass your test. Absolute congratulations. Hopefully, this opens many doors for you. All right. Hopefully, this does open many doors for you. For all of you guys, update your resume. By the way, guys, don't forget to join me on LinkedIn and send me a LinkedIn invite. And also, guys, don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe. I'm trying to get that 100,000 subscribers. It's been really slow. In DC, they're going to put the calculator in there. What is the mindset video? The mindset videos is a set of videos that comes at the end of your Udemy course or the course that comes with the book. Review that. Thank you so much for I'm in the middle of it right now. Thank you so much. All right, no problem. Thank you. My exam is coming on May 1st. Due to a large go live in mid-April, I contracted and they gave me a 90-day. So, Michael, let me give you a secret. All right, let me give all of you guys a quick secret. Your application expiring is all a bunch of BS. And the reason is because if you submit an application to PMI and it expires, okay, you just got to go in and resubmit the same application. You don't have to change anything. As long as the projects are still within the 8 year, you can just go and submit and get another year. You don't have to call PMI and wait and get just 90 days. All you got to do is if it expires on May 1st, just go on May 2nd, click submit, open back up the application as long as all the projects are within 8 years. You can just resubmit it and give it a whole nother year. Didn't know that, did you? Only folks like myself who's been doing this a long time know that. But anyway, Trey, do your exam. There's no reason 1 year has passed and you haven't done your test. Hey, will you explain the difference between burn up and burn down charts and when to use them? Oh my God, I can't remember that right now. I can't remember. How many of you guys can remember burn up? One is how much work is left and how much work is done. How much work have we completed and how much more work do we have to get done? I completely forgot the difference right now because I am old and my mind is, my memory is really bad. How many of you guys can answer that for us? Can somebody put that in the box? Which one is which? Which one tells you how much work is, I think the burn down is, how much work is left to be done? No, how much work was done is the burn down. The burn up is how much more work we have to do. I forgot. I think that's right, but let's see what you guys come up with. You guys are studying. You guys should know more than me. Guys, yes, I made the video, I write the book, but I don't remember everything what I say in the video and what I say in the book. Burn up and burn down charts are great. I don't really use them a lot on Agile projects. I'm more of a, on my Agile projects, we use a lot of Kanban. I'm a big Kanban freak. Is that the right word? Enthusiast. Kanban. I have Kanbans everywhere. I love keeping work in order. That's why. All right, hopefully somebody can answer that. Okay, they did answer it. A lot of people answered it. Burn up is how much work is done. Burn down is how much work is completed. Okay. Wait a minute. Burn up is how much work is completed. Burn down is what is completed. Man, I don't even know if you guys are right now. All right, you guys got to Google that. I can't remember. Burn up is the work that has been completed. Burn down is work that remains to be done. So burn down, burn up, is that right? Okay, so burn up is what's completed. So burn up is what's completed. And burn down is how much more we have left. I'm going to what you guys are saying. I can't remember. It's a live stream, guys. This is why live streams are not good. Because in live streams, it really tests your knowledge. People ask me that. How do you do a live stream not knowing the questions? You go through every question. No, because you know what? I just tell people, listen, I don't know. That's why I got you guys to help me out. Cheesecake is spoiled milk. Yolanda, me and you, we're together on this. I'm with you. How do you handle a planned delay in calculating activity estimates? Add it in. Add it into the estimate. If you're going to, the activity is 2 weeks and you plan a delay or maybe a week in between it, add 3 weeks. Is regression testing and regression analysis the same thing? That's a coding question. Right? I don't even know what that is. 5-finger fruits. If you completed Udemy material as you told, we have to go through the PMBOK for these months, right? No, you don't have to. I read the PMBOK for you. I want to do more tests. Where can I find the mock exam? TIAexams.com, okay? Go to TIAexams.com to get the simulator. That is all you need. Oh, I don't even know what you're saying. Guys, when you ask me things, give me a full question because I can't remember the trend that you're asking me. So when you write your questions, put a full question. If you say like what, I wouldn't know what I'm talking about because I answered 3 questions or 10 before that. What's the difference between resource calendar and project calendar? Resource calendar is a calendar that's associated with a resource. When is a resource available? Like if I'm working on your project, my calendar is going to be, I'm only available Monday and Tuesday. That's my calendar. I'm a resource. I'm a person on the project. The project calendar is the days the project goes on. Maybe the project is operating 5 days a week. If it's a construction project, it may be done overnight. Maybe the resource calendar for construction project is 9 to 5 a.m. All right. So one is to the resource, one is to when the project operates. What are your thoughts on the new tools coming out with generative AI and how they will impact project managers and workflow? I will make an entire video on that. I'm making an entire course on it. Not just a video, an entire course on it. So I'm going to keep my thoughts for that. Hey, Andrew, stakeholder engagement matrix and stakeholder register. Why is the matrix? I didn't know. I did not make it up. Ask PMBOK. I don't know why they split it apart. But remember, PMBOK is just a guide, and a lot of the tools we have are just guides. They're basically best practices. They're guidelines. You don't have to follow them. You could combine them if you feel that's best. But for your exam, they're separate. Andrew, I passed my PMP February 23rd. Congratulations. Thank you. It's the third attempt. Thank you for the words of encouragement when I share I didn't pass. There you go. Let me tell you guys something. The only time you fail is when you quit, when you give up. If you fail an exam and you're going to take it again, you haven't failed yet. Right? The only time you truly fail is when we actually just give up. So don't give up. Even if it takes you 10 tries, you keep doing it, you're going to pass. All right? So absolutely, congratulations. And now, for you, you should celebrate triple well. Like if everybody had one slice of cake, you should have 3. If everybody had one beer, you should have 3. All right? Because you went the extra mile. Absolutely, congratulations on passing. Scored a 140 in the CI. It says I failed. Does that mean I'm not ready to take the test? No, I set the score to 80. So, doesn't mean you'll fail. But whatever you get wrong, make sure to review the answers. It says that I set the score to 80. I want everybody to score at least an 80. All right, same thing here. Try to score an 80. Will you be ready on March 30th? Yeah, I mean, your score is pretty close to an 80. So what I would do is I would review all the questions I got wrong. They have all the videos in there. Thanks, Andrew. The example, installing the antivirus. Oh, all right. Alex, once again, me and you, Garfield people. These people don't know about that. They don't know about that. Does the issue law and risk register get stored as part of the then used in future projects? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Your mindset is key in time management. Yes, the mindset is super important, but I'm going to tell you guys something. Time management, you guys got to watch the clock. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people failing this exam because they don't watch the clock. That clock runs out, you're terminated. You're out. You're finished. You better watch the clock. In fact, somebody that passed earlier tonight, I think at the beginning, somebody said that they passed and they did, in the last 10 questions, they just used the mindset. Watch the clock, guys. Watch the clock. I did a whole video on how to hack the time. Watch that video. On the channel, I did a whole video on how to hack the time. Make sure to watch that. What should I focus on to pass my exam? Focus on everything, not one thing, but make sure you know Agile. A lot of the questions comes from Agile. I hit my lip on the cup. See, I don't even know how to drink anymore. I'm from Ghana, super excited to pass my PMP today using Udemy course and your simulator. I wore Bluetooth. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Maybe you know what? You passed today, so maybe you're celebrating right now. Maybe you're drinking a couple of beers right now. Absolutely. Congratulations. And of course, the blue is the secret to passing. You guys know I wear blue all the time. That's why I'm always passing, guys. Congratulations on that. Hopefully it opens many more doors to you. First of all, I have the PMBOK guide. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. PMBOK guide 6, 7 edition, and Agile practice guide. Put those away. I already read them for you. Keep them as reference materials, but you don't need to read those. I read them for you. I put them in the book. Don't worry about all that stuff. You don't need anything else. Get the simulator. That's what you need. Yeah, Andrew, I'm taking my exam on the 1st and a bit worried as I'm scoring low on practice. Any advice to make sure? I don't know. I have never used that exam. Please, what do I need to know about wearing blue for the exam? What do I need to know about wearing blue? There's nothing. Just wear any shade of blue. You're going to pass the test. Don't ask why. That's how it is. How do I get my exam simulator? I purchased the book and I purchased this. I purchased the book and I purchased the CAPM. What? I don't have a book for CAPM. I don't know what you're talking about. To get the simulator, TIAexams.com. TIAexams.com. Is it true that half the PMP? Yep. Where have you been, Jeff? Of course. That's been going on for like 3.5 years. I'm taking a PMP exam. I feel confident, but I'm just a little curious about this. Yes, PMI literally says half the exam is agile and hybrid and half the exam is predictive. It is PMI's own words. No comments. I don't know. I've never used that thing before. No, April 18 passed ACP with 7 above targets. Absolutely. Congratulations. It's a perfect score, by the way, on ACP. Finished PMP 35 Udemy, renewed January, passed PMP 3 for Udemy course, wore blue and celebrated. Wow. You are on a roll, man. So November 18th, you passed your PMP with a perfect score. And then January, January, you started studying my course. Renewed your ACP on January 19th. Oh, so you finished the whole renewal already. So you got another 3 years. Excellent. Amazing. March 24, a couple months later, 5 months later. Passed, wow. So you got a perfect score on ACP, perfect score on PMP. Then, of course, helped, wore blue and yet. What are you waiting on? You should be celebrating like crazy, man. That's major accomplishment. Wow. Absolutely, congratulations, guys. This is everyone, this is what you guys should be doing. Don't stop. All right, don't stop. Make sure you guys do that. Great. Wow. Congratulations. Celebrate. Get yourself a nice big piece of cake. You're going to be okay. Burn up, complete work. Burn down shows remaining work. All right, I'm going to go with that. Burn down shows how much work we have left. And the burn up is work that we have done. All right, I think that's right. I'm not going to say it is because I can't remember. Andrew, it took me some time to review all 33 documents. What do I need to know? You don't even need to know where they're created. You do need to know what they are. In the back of the book, my book. Where's that book? Right there. In the back of my book, I have a table that has all the documents, and I give you an explanation of what it is, and I even tell you where it comes from. So just know that in the back of the book. How do we conduct an estimation for project timeline? I have no idea. I don't even know what you're asking me. Are you asking me how to build a schedule? Oh, that's a big question. Yeah, just start Udemy courses and write in notes along following your simulator. I'm on section 6. What do you recommend? I buy the mock exam simulator, finish the course, and then get the simulator. Did you guys watch the video on taking notes? Did you guys see that? The video. Did you guys like that video? The video where I say how to. This book has a secret to pass in your test. Did you guys watch that video? Did you guys watch that? What is the recommended materials purchase from you? I have the simplified book, but what else? You just need the simulator. If you have the book comes with the e-learning course that everybody is talking about. The Udemy course, e-learning course, same thing. Just get the simulator. Finish the book, finish the course, and then get the simulator and take a test. That's all you need. So don't buy anything else more, just simulator. Don't buy anything else more. Dwayne, how do you use to negotiate a higher salary? You don't. You don't. The PMP certification is not used to negotiate a higher salary. You use the skills you gain from the PMP to negotiate a higher salary. Don't go into your boss's office and say, well, I have a PMP, I want more money. Because I wouldn't pay you more money. I would never pay an employee more money just because they have a certification. Now, I would pay an employee more money if they have more skill. So if you got your PMP certification and you start implementing what I taught you, have you implemented a risk register? Have you implemented an issue log? Have you started doing some of those processes like develop scope and make WBSs? Have you started using Gantt charts, right? If you're in Agile, have you started doing your stand-up meetings? Have you started doing your retrospective? Have you started becoming a servant leader? The PMP teaches you the best practices. Have you started implementing that? Never, ever ask for a raise if you haven't gotten better. All right, and a certification doesn't mean you got better. It just means you passed the test. Now, what you learned in that certification, you have to apply it. And then you show them that you have skills, and then go ask for a raise. All right? I'm a boss. All right? I own the Technical Institute of America. Over 100 people work for me. And, I tell people, people come and ask me for raises. And one of the policies that we have at TIA is we don't give you raises just because you've been here long enough. First of all, we overpay people. All my people are paid way more than the industry norms. But you have to keep building your skill. All right? We do give people like small raises, like 5-10% a year because you've been here for time. But nobody gets a big raise without skills. You become more valuable to that business, you make more money. All right? Does a contractor get paid during conduct procurement or control procurement? Control procurement. Conduct procurement is just selecting the contractor. I turned it into a pretzel whenever I try to write the description of my application. You have a recommendation? Gail, are you taking the coaching program? Are you in the coaching program? I'm not sure. Let me know. Hey, Andrew, any discount codes for the new simulator? No, we do not. Is it okay to go with either or the online certification prep course? It's not this. The certification prep course has a lot of things that's not in the book because it has to be 35 hours by PMI law. The simplified book is the cram version of that course. So everything that's in the book is in the course, but then everything in the course is in the book. But whatever's in the book, you need to know via test. Is preparing from anyone and questions to me enough? So yeah, you can do either one and then do the simulator. You'll be fine. Hey, Andrew, does an Agile PM train or coach a team if he's not an expert? You coach the team. An Agile PM is a servant leader. You don't coach them in a field. You don't coach them how to program. You're a facilitator. You facilitate the processes of Agile, and you coach them not in the field of expertise, but on the processes of Agile. Reese took the CAPM exam last year and scored below average in business analysis. What advice can you give me studying this section in your course? Review it. Make sure you know the BA process, and make sure you know the role of the BA. That's what you need. I'm passing the exams, many other tests in your course and ACP above. However, my test is scheduled for April. What should I do? If you're doing well, move it up. Take it sooner. Don't wait. I don't know what the yes was for. Purchased the Simplified, but I was able to access the video course from the book. There's a video. It's 1 year. It's the same thing as Udemy, but you have 1 year access. You guys watch that video? That was good stuff, right? You guys like that video? Thanks for the drag and drop. No problem, no problem. And hey, Andrew, I did it. I passed my PMP, took it on Saturday, and got my results Sunday. I've not had time to celebrate, but we'll definitely do so this weekend. I just want to say thank you. What's wrong with you, man? You got to celebrate. Saturday night should have been party night. Okay. Absolutely. You got your results Sunday night. Okay. Then Sunday night should have been party night. Actually, I had to work Monday. This Saturday night is party night. Absolutely. Congratulations and welcome to the world of PMP. Did you celebrate well? Make sure you celebrate well. Okay, so you're one of my coaching students. Screw me out for a join Thursday this year. Yeah, you know what? If you're into coaching, join Thursday and give me a quick update. Let everybody know how you studied and what you did. By the way, Nana Marie, congratulations once again. So this is one of my coaching students. Listen, if you guys are having a hard time studying, if you guys are having a hard time staying motivated, if you're having a hard time filling out your application, if you're having a hard time just staying focused and you've been delaying your PMP and you just need that extra push, join the coaching program. It's not super expensive. Use the code PMP, the number 6, to take a big percentage off. And join it and join me every single week. I'll answer any questions you got. We review our specific topics, and you get to review all the other live coaching sessions I did with the previous students. So do that, okay? Just like Nana did on passing that. By the way, my exam was on all 3 domains. Absolutely, congratulations, man. I'm super happy I was able to help you pass. So, good stuff. Make sure to celebrate this week too. And I'll see you on Thursday, all right? Please join me. Let them know, because they're all going to ask. Hey, Andrew, is it okay to give the exam if I get around 70% on your exam? Now push that up to 75. Review what you got wrong. Hello, friends. Here's a request to you all to share Andrew YouTube videos. Other people who don't, but he's amazing, pro. Yeah. Did you guys? 120 of you guys. Nobody clicked on the like button. Come on, guys. You guys are not my friends. You guys don't like me. Nobody likes me. I don't know why. I try to help people out. Nobody likes me. You guys don't click on the like button. And you guys don't subscribe. I need you guys to subscribe to... By the way, I have a video coming out tomorrow morning, 8:30 Eastern Time. It's called PMI is Making a Major Mistake. Confusing everyone. That's the title of the video. Okay? PMI is making a major mistake. All right? You guys want to check this video out? So you guys make sure to check this video out. It's called PMI is Making a Major Mistake. So make sure you guys can check this video out. Let me show you guys the title, because hopefully PMI. I mean, this video is made for PMI. This video comes out tomorrow morning, 8:30. PMI. This is, I think, hopefully PMI listens to me in this video. I don't know if they will, but hopefully they do. So watch for that tomorrow, guys, tomorrow morning. AF, I passed PMP yesterday above target. Thanks for the materials and the encouragement. No problem, AF. Welcome to the world of PMP. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put it in the chat box how you did. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing. And, well, actually, don't celebrate well now. Wait for the work week to finish and then celebrate this weekend. Congratulations on that. You should start making plans, though. You should start making plans on how to celebrate. All right? Congratulations. Thank you for letting us know. But for all of you guys that have passed, once again, hopefully this opens many doors to you. I'm super happy I was part of your journey. And hopefully you guys can now use it to get more money. People have been saying, I have no comments on PMI stuff. No comments. What's the difference between your mock? No comments. I don't know. I've never used PMI stuff. I'm not gonna comment on something I haven't used because it's not fair to them, right? But if PMI is doing something wrong, I'll let you know. Like in that video I just did. That video I just did. PMI is making if they do something I didn't think, I'm gonna let them know. How many hours of ideas is required before PMP? How many marks should we give? How many hours of study time? So I always tell people 160 to 100 hours. So if you study 2 hours a day, it might take you 30 to 50 days. That's generally how much people spend. That includes going through the course, doing all your practice tests, filling out your application. Is it good preparation if I go through Udemy course and read the PMBOK? Don't read PMBOK. It's garbage. Just go through the Udemy course. Just take the Udemy course, do the mock exam, you'll be fine. Just go through the notes that comes in the Udemy course. That's all you need. Andrew, there's 25 likes. I know nobody likes me. I don't know. No matter how much I do with these guys, nobody likes me. I come out here every week and I spend an hour with you guys. I spend an hour before writing questions. And then I come and then it's too much work, I think, for you guys to tap on that little like button there. I'm figuring it's really hard for you guys. It's the only thing I can think about. Anytime I watch a video on the YouTuber and I like what they're doing, I always click the like button. Helps them out. If you like what somebody's doing, help them out. I want to let you know I passed my exam on the 30th and I'm going to let you know my exam is and I'm going to pass. You got this. You got this. You will pass. I love that spirit. I'm a project coordinator, new to PMP. I just ordered your book. I'm wondering if any recommend to review the book prior to taking. No, go start with the course. The course, use the book as a follow-up. You can do them both together at the same time as follow-up. Took it on Monday. This weekend we party. I like that. That's the way you should do it. Party on the weekend. Yeah, you don't party before. All right, guys. Very good. If you're on your way out, we're going to be doing practice questions now. 7:45. Excellent time. And if you're on your way out, guys, thank you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Not next week, the following week is giveaway week. We're going to be giving away some stuff. And I got some pretty cool announcement coming out in the next few weeks. Watch for the video tomorrow. And for all of you guys that pass, I also recorded a video last week when I did that. It's called The Biggest Mistake People Do When They Pass Their PMP. The biggest mistake people make when they pass their PMP. You're going to want to see that video. So subscribe to the channel. Click on the like button. And let's do some practice questions, everyone. Let us do some practice questions. So for those of you guys that are still studying, you stay with me. We got 8 practice questions I'm going to do. 8 practice questions. All right, here we go. Don't forget to apply the mindset to these questions. Here we go. During the execution phase of a project, a key stakeholder expresses concern over not receiving a critical report that was due according to the project timeline. Upon investigation, the project manager finds that the responsible team member has emailed the statement and anticipated delay, but the message was overlooked. What proactive measure could the project have taken to prevent this misunderstanding? A, verify directly with the stakeholder that they were informed of and understood the delay. Personally inform the stakeholder of the delay, explain the reasons and new expected date. Instruct the team to file the preliminary report to the stakeholder. Redirect communication between the team member and the stakeholder. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. These questions tonight I thought were a little bit tough. So I try to make them hard. Let's see what happens. I recently signed up for the CAP. I'm looking forward to getting my Lauren on. You got this. You got this. Keep studying. In PMBOK, I saw. Actually, PMBOK says produces sufficient capability prior to the. I don't even know what that means. PMBOK says iterative approach capabilities prior to final iteration. It should. Okay, put the answers in the box. Yeah, this is a tricky question here. Tricky question. All right, I tried to trick you guys on this one by giving you guys choices that would really throw you off, but you guys are way too smart for me. You want to be truthful. You want to always direct things, and you never want to mislead someone. Verify directly that they were informed and understood of the delay. That's a good. I really thought that's a good choice. Instruct the team member to forward the preliminary report to the stakeholder and complete it. This is, you don't want to do C because C is giving away the work. Restrict, never restrict. Now, I really thought the answer here, when I wrote it, to me it was like, okay, I'm going to try to get them to go with A. Notice, verify with the stakeholders, so you're taking that direct approach and inform them of any, that they were informed and understood of the delay. So this one here, you're not answering the question. Notice what proactive measure they could have taken to prevent this misunderstanding. Well, before the misunderstanding happened, the best thing to do would have been to inform them that there would have been a delay and the reason there was a delay and a new expected date. That way, this would have prevented. So, for example, if there was any kind of a delay coming up on the project, you should call the stakeholder and tell them, listen, there's going to be a delay, and here's why, and here's when you can expect it. That way, there's no misunderstanding, the stakeholder not knowing why. So that is a better answer than you just verifying that they were informed. You take the proactive measure, not the reactive measure, which is A. Number 2, in the midst of executing the project manager noticed the key deliverable has been consistently behind. Upon investigation, it is revealed that the team lacks clarity on the project's quality standards, what has led to the rework and delay. What should the project manager do first? Conduct the trainings and quality standards. Update the project schedule. Reassign tasks to more experience. Facilitate and clarify and gather input. Now, I try to make this one difficult. Once again, we try to make this one difficult. If you do the mindset, it's not too difficult. If you do the mindset, it's not too difficult. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. All right, so there was 2 answers here that you guys could have gone with. Let's eliminate, reassign to more. Nope, don't do that. You don't give away work. You don't fire people. Don't just remove tasks. Update the schedule to accommodate for delays. You just can't update a schedule like that. That will require a change request. Some of you guys got B. Really bad answer. Those 2, eliminate. Now comes this one. I try to write them, and you have to go with which one is going to be more of that mindset, servant leadership. So conduct a training session on quality standards for the entire team. Train them. Sounds good. It's part of the mindset. But facilitate a meeting to clarify qualities and gather input. So which one is more of a servant leader? Well, this one, because here you're gathering input, you're clarifying it, and you're just facilitating it. You're letting the team clarify it. You're letting the team learn it. This is the better servant leader than this one where you're just telling them what the quality standard is. The best answer. Question 3, during a project meeting, a team member reports to the project manager that the database they rely on for data analysis is no longer accessible due to subscription lapse. This has halted progress on a critical data analysis task. What should the project manager do first? Request additional funds, explore temporary manual data analysis, prioritize all the tasks, conduct with procurement to expedite a renewal of subscription. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. The answer here is going to be D. Now, that the database they rely on is no longer accessible. So they need to get the work done. Request additional funds from a sponsor may not just be an option. That may more than likely need a change request. Prioritize other tasks that do not depend, but they can't really move. It says progress has halted. So you got to read the question. You can't go with C. It says the issue has halted progress on a critical task. They need to get that done. So that means they're not going to work on critical tasks. You got to fix the problem. That's the answer. So it's either B or D. Now, explore temporary manual data analysis until it's restored. No, this can take for God knows how long. Versus coordinate to expedite the renewal. This would solve the problem first. This would give them access to the software or whatever analysis thing they're using. It would give them access to the software that they're using faster than this. Right? Because who knows what manual analysis can take a very long time. This plays on the mindset of remove obstacles from the team. If something is not really related to project work, something that's outside of project work, that's something that should be done by the project manager. Like, if something breaks on a project, you shouldn't, like if a computer breaks and somebody's got to call tech support and stay on the line for an hour, it's probably your job, right? Remove impediments, remove things that are stopping your people from working. Can you do that? Then you do that. The only task the team members should be doing is what they do well. Coding, or whatever is it that they do. Painting walls, or whatever is it that they do. All right, I told you guys today, I try to make them hard. A newly formed team is struggling with adapting agile methodologies for their software development project. The team's sprint outcomes are consistently falling short of commitments, indicating fluctuation, unreliable velocity metrics. A technically adapted project manager, technically adapted project has recently taken charge of guiding a project. What should the project manager do first? Assign estimation task exclusive most experience. Propose exploring new estimation techniques. Increase the time dedicated to estimation techniques. Adjust the task estimate regularly during the sprint, during the daily scrum meeting. Put the answers in the box. Somebody says, what if the procurement process takes forever internally? Just go, don't worry with it. Why are you thinking out? Just go with the 4 choices, man. One of the best of the 4. Don't overthink it. One of the things you got to do with a PMP question is don't add more to it. If it says that's what it is, then do that. Adding more information to any choice makes every choice right and wrong. You know what I mean? Study time for CAPM is about 40 to 60 hours. All right, put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. Come on, guys. Put the answers in the box. And the answer here is going to be, now this is a pretty straightforward agile question. If there's anything to be learned, anything new that we want to learn, anything we want to do that lesson learn, do more of this, do less of this, adapt this, don't adapt this, do that in your retrospectives, all right? Notice has taken charge. You know, what should they be doing? First of all, the team sprint outcomes are falling short of their commitments. They fluctuate and they have unreliable metrics. So they're basically, they're not doing very well. They have to improve what they're doing. So if you study Agile, improvement comes from those retrospective meetings when we discuss what are we going to do more of, we can do less of. Stop doing this, do more of this. Don't just assign it. You don't give work. A good Agile project manager just don't go and assign work to people. Garbage answer. Increase in the upcoming sprint planning. That's not something you do. That's for the team to determine, not you. Adjust the estimation. You don't do the estimation. That's the team. Adjust the task estimation regularly no, the team does that, not you. The team determines how long a task should take, not you. During a routine project status meeting, a key team member announces they must unexpectedly be absent for several days, leaving a critical task. The task is vital for a feature that stakeholders anticipated. Much of the project manager collaborate with the product owner, reassign, collaborate with the product owner to communicate delays, request a temporary substitute to cover, encourage team members to defer their leave until till the critical task complete. Put the answers in the box. Pretty easy one. Pretty easy question, I think. Not too difficult. At least I believe so. It's not too difficult. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. I don't think this is difficult. M. Ortiz 365 says, passed my PMP yesterday first attempt. Thanks to the PM Minds and Practice exam. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put in the chat box how you celebrated. Congratulations on that. Absolutely congratulations on that. All right, here we go. Okay, so first of all, I don't know how you guys... Man, you guys, what are you guys doing tonight? This is an easy question. Come on now. Okay, so first of all, collaborate to reassess the sprint backlog priorities. The only person who determines that is the product owner. If there's a problem on the project, you just don't go back and say, well, this is basically giving away your problem to be solved by someone else. No. Coordinate with the product owner to communicate potential. Well, this is not really going to solve the problem. Right? Encourage team members to defer their leave. No, never go. If you choose D, you're in trouble. Part of the mindset is never be negative. So here we go. Get a temporary substitute from the resource manager because you want to get somebody else. You see, you got to choose the best of the four answers here. And collaborate to reassess the sprint backlog priorities. If there's something on the sprint that is not going well, and it's something that you can help fix, then fix that. Remove those impediments. If the impediment is somebody leaving, then try to find somebody else to get the job done. I'm not sure you guys got that one wrong. I thought that was wrong. I thought that one was pretty easy. Versus the others. All right, and number 6, in the middle of a key project session, a disagreement arises between the project lead and investor and chief engineer. What should the project manager do to address this? Keep the session ongoing and suggest the lead and chief discuss their concern. Proceed with the meeting and employ conflict resolution. Delay the meeting from an industry expert. Delay the meeting and encourage lead investors. All right. Somebody's choosing C might mean training the new resource, isn't it? Where does it say training the new resource? It just says getting a new resource to get it done. Why you adding more data to the question? But that's why you guys get it wrong. You add more stuff. Don't add more stuff. That's what it says. That's what it says. All right, this one here. If you get this one wrong, you're in trouble. Come on now. You're serving leadership. Be a coach. Be a facilitator. If you are a good facilitator, you are a coach, you are not going to just tell them. First of all, you're never going to delay the meeting. Never delay anything on a project ever. Keep the session going and the concerns separately after the meeting. That means you're giving away the problem to have them solve it. What you want to do is you want to proceed with the meeting and guide it, facilitate it. It's the right answer. Come on now. This is an easy one. You guys should have gotten that. 2 more, guys, 7 and 8. After completing the first of several project phases, clear that the team achieved only half of their planned output. The review session reviewed that the tasks are more complex. What should the project manager do next? Discuss the concern and issue in the issue log and notify IM manager. Seek a system of technical lead to guide the team. Organize the team, identify and plan corrective. Propose a change. Easy question. Come on, guys. Easy question. This should be a quick one. I've taken the Udemy course. Udemy courses covers. This course is not for PMP. Yes, the Udemy course does cover PMBOK. My Udemy course covers PMBOK Guide 6th edition. Oh, now Process Group Practice Guide, PMBOK Guide 7th edition, Agile, some other books. Put the answers in the box. Very easy question. Everybody should get this one right. Come on, guys. You guys got this. All right, everybody's got C. Yeah, this is a pretty easy one. If there's something going wrong on a project, meet and find a solution. Never give it away. Never report people. To guide the team. Never give away your work. You're having somebody else guide the team. Propose a change to include members with higher. This is firing people. Let's meet with the team and see how we can fix it. Part of being a good servant leader. Last question, guys. As preparation for a critical marketing campaign kicked off, it became apparent to the team that the scope is not well defined. With the campaign deadline approaching before the high season, uncertainty looms over the project. What should project manager do? Integrate experts into the team. Document the uncertainty as a risk and outline the plan. Lead the team and define a minimum viable strategy. Convey a meeting with all to prioritize the campaign elements. This one is kind of tricky. By the way, did you guys click on that like button yet? Did you guys do that? All right, let's see what the answer here is. I thought this one was pretty difficult. Yeah, I thought this one was pretty difficult. Let's see why I went with that answer over the other. All right, you just can't go out and hire more team members. I think everybody got that one. I like to be a minimum viable strategy. Is not a term we use. I don't know where you guys got that from. Some of you guys selected that. You had a minimum viable product, but you notice if you read the question, it becomes apparent that the scope is not well defined. All right. Now, it doesn't say that this is an agile project. So if you've read it as a minimum viable product, approaching, uncertainty looms for the project execution. So this should tell you right away that this is some kind of predictive project. So this is not something we have in predictive project. For a predictive project to be successful, the scope has to be, we have to define that scope well. I really brought the answer down. A bunch of you guys got C. I'm not too sure why, but I really had the answer as B or D. Those were the choices that I thought was good choice. And it's like, okay, how do we solve this problem? All right, what should you do? Document the uncertainty as a risk. But is it actually a risk? It becomes apparent to the team that the scope is not defined as needed. All right, so it's not saying like this uncertainty. So they know this is not really a risk. What I'm saying, it's more like an issue here. So they know they need to solve this problem. It's not like there might be uncertainty. There is uncertainty. So if you read it carefully, the best thing here to do is to make it certain. Best answer is D. Okay, guys, I got a class to teach. I got a security class I will be teaching tonight. Guys, thank you guys for coming out. I know those questions, if the questions drove you crazy, good. It means I did a good job. I was trying to make them as hard as I could. Guys, if you guys are taking your exam in the next 7 days, good luck. Come back. Let me know how you do next week. Study hard. Look at all those people that passed today. You can do the same. If you're taking your exam in more than 7 days, keep studying. Look at all these people that pass. Get the simulator. Get the course. You're going to be fine. If you're struggling to pass your PMP, if you're having a hard time staying accountable, staying focused, you need that extra push, you'd like a little bit more guidance, join me in the live coaching sessions. They're really, really good value. And if you're in my coaching session, which I think a bunch of you guys are, I'll see you guys on Thursday. For the rest of you guys, I will see you guys next week. Have a great night, day, week, weekend, month, year, decade, millennium, and century. Actually, it's century then millennium, right? Okay, guys, I'm out, guys. You guys have a wonderful time, and I will see you guys next week or Thursday, depending on where you are. Radat says, just came to say thank you. Didn't know I got PMP and all. Okay, congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Congratulations. Rada passed my PMP last week, and thanks for your wonderful session, Udemy course, books, and simulator. Guys, get the books, get the simulator. You will pass. Just like Rada here has passed, so congratulations. You better celebrate well. Get yourself some cake, get yourself some beer, guys. I'm out, guys. I'm out next week, guys. Thank you, all of you guys, for attending.